society.
All right, it is officially fully day one of being in Montana, sleeping at the bunker. We slept there last night, and it's a very strange feeling. I think it's an unknown feeling for sure, and was panicking bad last night because it's all kind of new, and I really have no idea what I'm doing right now, and I was feeling very strong going into it, but kind of that's given in a little bit, and I'm definitely feeling the weight of all of this. So no, today's day one. We're gonna be moving the truck, and hopefully this goes well, and it's gonna be probably an all day thing. We're gonna be not moving, we're gonna be unpacking the stuff from the U-Haul that we brought up here. So it's a lot of stuff, not sure where we're gonna put it all, but hopefully this goes well.
What is that?
Oh, new discovery, man. This is lunch.
That's it?
This is a 23-pound bag of dehydrated macaroni.
Damn. It's the grub right there.
Look at a little meat right here.
My name is Jacob. I guess I am a child of alcoholics and drug users, and my dad, he died of a drug overdose, maybe accidental, I don't know, when I was 2 years old, so about 16 years ago, and my mom is an active addict, and I bounced homes because she was never stable, never sober enough for me to live with her, and yeah, just kind of learning to accept that and understand it more, because it's always very much controlled my life. So.
And a number of years ago, you found some comfort, understanding, and some love coming from Christian, right?
Yeah.
And Christian is one of the guys that originally came here and helped me put this whole thing together. And we took the Montana Society, the show, to the Montana Film Festival and all that kind of stuff. And so he's actually the one that has,
I guess,
shown you a consistent love and compassion and a consistency in your home and that kind of stuff for a number of years, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's been the only father figure, and I do consider him my dad. Like, he's been the only person in my life being stable and supportive, and more recently he's been a lot harder on me just due to the fact that, like, I'm becoming a man and I'm growing into those years, and I kind of take self-pity because I was just kind of taught that from my mom, and just because my old life in some sense, and that was just the way I was raised, was to kind of to be the victim in a way, that like, oh, poor me all the time. But he's trying to show me, and even you are showing me in some sense, like, that's not reality. It's not really how life works all the time. You kind of have to, like, accept the past, move forward, and just man up.
Christian's house is open to the down and out, the broken and the struggling. All are welcome at Christian's house.
Okay, so Jacob came into our lives like probably 7-8 years ago, more than that, maybe 10 years ago, when his mom was seeking treatment, and he lived in our neighborhood and used to play with my kids. And so we took custody of Jacob when he was just a little boy, and it was supposed to be for like 60 days for his mom to go to treatment. Well, she never went to treatment, and we ended up having him like 4 years. So Jacob lived with us. We took conservatorship over him. We cared for him as one of our own for many years. Then he wanted to go move with family. We let him go move with family. Then he moved back, and then he wanted to go move with his mom. So he kept kind of jumping in and out of our lives, and this was kind of the last time he jumped into our life. And he hadn't graduated high school. He hadn't really done much with his life. Okay, so the year 2023, Jacob is in our lives again. We helped him to get enrolled into continued GED education, and he was living with us. We were saving his money up, and we were trying to get him in the position to finish high school, have some money to be able to buy a car, get his driver's license, really set him up. And this opportunity came up for Montana Society for him to be the cameraman. And you know, knowing Jacob for as long as I knew Jacob, I felt like it would be a really good opportunity for him to be kind of refathered in a way, to be around Dean, to be around the other men, to teach him to kind of man up a little bit. And so we talked it over with him extensively, and he was going to get paid by Dean to be the cameraman, plus he had some money coming in from his dad's death, and so we were trying to stack him up to win.
I used to think tearing down and rebuilding was a one-time job. Step 10 shows me it's daily maintenance, checking the cracks before they spread.
What are you working on, Brian?
Trying to get the curtains up so we can block the dust and get all this stuff cleaned up, everything off the floor. We're gonna level it, and then I'll tile it tomorrow. So getting everything good.
Good to hear.
So get put it into work, buddy.
You know that blue boat rope?
He said he didn't know.
That's already done. I got 2 lines and a zip tie.
Yeah, you take a lot more work. You just got one rope, that big thick one, run through all the holes are that big.
Try it out. This is tight.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying.
And I don't want to use it. It'll take 2 seconds with the blue rope.
Alright, I'll go to the rope. I'll put it up. There you go.
God. Putting up an attitude already. Brandon doesn't want to work today because he feels stressed or doesn't like getting started on a Friday because you take Fridays off or something like that. And I just chewed his butt out. Is whatever. So anyway, I told you ain't working with us today. Go work with Dale doing whatever you are. So bent over backwards. It only took 1 day of work to stress him out. So he either straightens up or if strip the boat.
So about 3 months ago I wanted to kill myself. I seriously contemplated it before. I used to be like, well, I have a daughter. You know, I'm not gonna do it for her and this and that, because her mother passed away. She overdosed, and my daughter found her. So my daughter's traumatized by that. But I was just so deep in depression that I just wanted to die. I was kind of trying to just overdose, but not, you know. I wrote a note telling her I died some other way. I called a friend, and my friend Dom. He told me, call this number or you're gonna die. And I was kind of like, yeah, well, I'm gonna die anyways, but no, you can just call this number. Next day, they flew me out to treatment in Panama City. From there, I met Dean. Dean kind of guided me a little bit in what's gonna be going on, and I had to wait like a month and a half for this. But since I've been here, it's been a tremendous transition.
Hello, my name's Brandon Green. 39 years old, from Florida. Well, my life before Montana was it was a fast-paced life. You know, it was you know, I started out with a good job, you know, making good money, and I thought that it was good, but it wasn't. It was a fucking nightmare. It was fast-paced, man. You know, a lot of drugs and a lot of different things. You know, but I'm hoping to gain a lot. You know, I need to find out who I am, you know, as a person, and I feel like I'm going to get it this time, you know, because I don't have another chance. You know, to me, I think this is my last chance, you know, because it's either I'll be in the ground or I'll be in prison.
Brandon is working on getting out of his way. As I've told Brandon, somebody put too much powder on his ass for too many years, you know, and his expectations are high, and So he's got the king baby syndrome, which many alcoholics do. Formed by any good alcoholic. Behind every good alcoholic is a good codependent. And so he's becoming more aware of it and taking more personal responsibility, and we're kind of wedging him into the corner. And he's also he's doing the work, which is the bottom line. As long as you have a little bit of faith in the system and you do the step work, things can change. And trying to keep him busy and a few things, keep his mind from getting too anxious. He's going to help work on Yoda this year and get in the parade. And Bryan's 1,000 miles an hour. I spent some time with him yesterday, and he's a different level of self-awareness. It's there, and he knows what to do. And he's just disappointed that he let himself down before. Success in the material world, which it can prop up the ego, cause you to lose perspective. It chewed him up last time, so I think he knows that. So you got to stay small. And the new 18-year-old cameraman, he's going through the steps as well, and his eyes are about to be opened up a little bit more too. As I said to him this morning, it's a plan for living, and everybody, it's a process for living a good life. So his life will be, I think it'd be good for him too, and give him a roadmap going forward. So we got 3 guys right now. One guy's playing catch up, but all getting into step work, and gonna try to deepen their relationship with a God of their own understanding, which is what it's all about. So.
Montana Society!